watching some SmackDown right now. I can't genuinely. I can't just. If anyone's watching now on YouTube and just be like, "Who's this?" talking about Jim Duggan, I cannot fucking believe that Jim Duggan was in the WrestleMania battle. He must have been like the only surprise entrant. Only person I can think of that began with J. Right, we'll do WrestleMania 25 in a bit, but that's going to be equally as difficult. I feel like we did WrestleMania 25 very, very, very recently when and it was hard because it's got that Miss WrestleMania Battle Royal that was won by Santina Morella. Right, Netflix, where are you? Where are you? SmackDown is about to start. Welcome in, everyone. If you just joined us for WWE SmackDown this evening, SmackDown looks like it's going to be one hell of a fucking card. I cannot wait. But very quickly, we just did the Sporkle quiz. Name every person on WrestleMania 24. And I want to have a look at the stats here. Who did nobody get? Jim Duggan has to be right fucking down there. Right fucking down there. Jim Duggan, 36.4% of people got Jim Duggan. And then 32% of people got... Stevie Richards needs to be higher. Val Venus, if you play these quizzes, you kind of get a feel for who's been around at what point in time. I didn't think that Val Venus was around WWE, anywhere near WWE at this point, until we did the quizzes last week. Right. I'm missing the open of SmackDown. Please let me know what's going on right now, because I haven't a clue. Why is it not letting me click on it? How are you doing, Craggle Roxo? How's your week been? Right, SmackDown is starting. And Drew. Drew is kicking off SmackDown this evening. He's coming through the crowd. Did he do Jey Uso's music? That would have been quite funny if he did that. Oh, I thought the lights went out. I think the feed just got cut. Kinda did. I love shitbag Drew McIntyre. Speaking of shitbags, Jay's getting replaced. Fatu or Sammy? I did like, by the way, mention it a little bit earlier. I did like during the WWE 2K26 ratings reveal earlier. Oh, Cody's coming out. I did like how Nick Aldis has made like the top 12 of the men's SmackDown ratings. And Kevin Owens and Big E were like, what the what? Will you be allowed to redo the predictions if Jay is replaced? Yes. If anyone gets replaced in any elimination chamber, I'll redo the predictions. I didn't think anyone was going to get replaced though, but to be fair, I don't think Jay was actually supposed to win that match. I think, if reports are to be believed, which take everything with a pinch of salt, it was meant to be Bronson Reed until he got injured. Oh, Randy Orton's coming out. huge pop for Randy Orton. How are they gonna? Is that a thing? Have I missed that? That it's going to be either Sammy or Jacob Fatu? No, they should do. They should just replace him with Drew McIntyre and just have it for the WWE Championship. Or Trick Williams is interrupting Randy Orton. Huge reaction. Huge reaction. I love that Trick Williams has just walked into SmackDown as like one of the fucking biggest stars. He is. You really want Trick to win? I would love Trick to win. I would love Trick to win. You can tell when Trick is speaking that Randy Orton's really trying not to smile. Ooh. Interrupted by Javon. Javon Evans' rating on WWE 2K26 is not great compared to what it should be. I think he's like 75. It's actually quite ridiculous. But a lot of the roster, especially the people that have just come up from NXT, their ratings are NXT ratings. So not fantastic. LA Knight just picking up Trick Williams' jacket. Still a massive reaction, unsurprisingly, for LA Knight. I wouldn't mind a Trick Williams versus LA Knight feud. Even as a fucking WrestleMania match. Just the promo leading up to it would just sell itself. Ooh. I want to know who this sixth person's going to be then. See, look, this is fucking great. This is great. Craggle Rocks, I'm pretty sure I've warned you before about joking about problematic people in the chat. So this is your last warning, okay? Oh, RKO to Javon. Just Cody and Randy in the middle of the ring now. Still, I don't know. Do you know what? I haven't even done my own predictions for Elimination Chamber. And it is tomorrow. And I do need to get thinking on what my predictions are going to be for tomorrow. We've got predictions for most eliminations. We've got predictions for who's going to win it. Jey Uso's replacement, Oba Femi, would be sick. Agreed. It'd be sick, but only if he wins. Like, in question, but not completely in doubt just yet. See, a lot of people were saying before about potentially Alexa getting replaced with Charlotte Flair. Do you think they're going to do a double switch just before the show? They're piping in boos, aren't they? They're piping in boos for Asuka. They piped in boos for Trick Williams. It sounds so off, especially when there's an underlying cheer of people like cheering for Asuka and cheering for Trick Williams to have piped in boos over the top. Just make Tiffany a heel. She's so much more entertaining. What? Getting more worried by the minute the crate is going to be marketing related. Like what? What could it possibly be? What is Elimination Chamber sponsored by? If it's a fucking giant Prime bottle or a fucking giant Slim Jim. What video game? What video game is sponsoring Elimination Chamber? Imagine it's just Triple H pops up and says it's a new era. It genuinely could be. It could be WWE 2K26 related. In a crate as well, it could be Mr. Iguana. Even though we've seen him and it's not like a big surprise at this point, it could be something like that. Like a Mania poster, 2K26 related announcement, even worse, statue of Triple H, or all three. A statue of Triple H for the King of Kings Deluxe Edition. Why are we getting Solo versus Uncle Howdy now? Okay. I'm down with that. Resident Evil. Could be Resident Evil. When did that come out? Did that come out today? I've seen a lot of people playing it today. I actually laugh if it was. I would too. And I'd laugh all the way to Twitter just to see people fucking losing their shit about it. Leon Kennedy, who's that? Actually, no, actually, genuine question. I have no idea who that is. Came out today, yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough. Laugh they made it that Bron Breakker attacked him and now he's in the chamber, but we highly doubt that's going to happen. Yeah, he's injured at the minute. Apparently as well, again, take everything with a pinch of salt here. Apparently, the what do you call it? the masked man storyline has been all but dropped at this point, just because of all the injuries that have happened to the Vision members. Elimination Chamber tomorrow. Yeah, if there's any big changes to the card, I will literally, as soon as SmackDown is over, I will change the predictions form, and people can do as they wish. To be fair, Resident Evil 4, you do destroy a lot of crates. Oh, that's why I'm hoping to God it ain't that. Hopefully it's not. It would be funny though. This is just because there's been so much hype about it. Like, there's been too much hype about it. I've been excited. That people have been speculating all week. Is it Danhausen? Is it Jericho? Is it XYZ? That really would be the most disappointing thing possible if it was a fucking zombie coming. If it was a zombie that came out and it came straight after the Miz, after what happened during the pandemic, that would be quite funny. It'd be disappointing, but it'd be really funny. All right, let's see if this works. It does work. Okay. WWE 2K26 zombie mode. What was the last game that had zombie mode? Was it 2K20 or was it 2K19? Now apparently Jericho's contract is up. I heard as well, again, pinch of salt, take everything with a pinch of salt. Apparently they were adding injury time onto Jericho's contract, and apparently it's not up yet. Apparently. Would be funny, imagine if it was a poster for WrestleMania like we'd done with the Vin. Oh my god. That got me, that got everyone. Everyone was so hyped about, oh my god, whose shoes are they? Like, what's going on? And it was just a WrestleMania vignette. That is so... They have previous. They genuinely have previous. They are guilty of that shit. Right. While we wait for SmackDown to come back on, should we do another Sporkle? Should we do another Sporkle? Let's do... Can you name everyone that was on the WrestleMania 25 card? This is going to be hard. Shout out in the chat. Answers. This one's going to be hard, I think. Right, timer, we're turning off. WrestleMania 25. Handicap elimination match. I do remember that. This was the first WrestleMania back that I watched. This is the first WrestleMania back that I watched. That handicap match was Jericho versus Steamboat versus Piper versus Jimmy Snuka. Fucking ridiculous. Money in the Bank ladder match. 24th anniversary, not 25th. Very correct, Craggle Rocks. Very correct. Shelton Benjamin, who did a nasty powerbomb through a ladder to MVP. There was a big spot in that that match where it was everyone did a dive and everyone had their own fucking proper WrestleMania attire, but literally like just for that Money in the Bank ladder match. And I do remember Kofi Kingston had special attire for that. I do remember was it Matt Hardy and Christian in that one? Was that the year after? No, Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy was on that card. Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy was on that card. CM Punk won it. Mark Henry was in that match, and Kane was in that match. Swagger wasn't in that one. Was Finlay in this one? Finlay was in that one. Morrison's a good shout. Morrison wasn't on this card. Who was that other match? IC Championship was JBL versus Mysterio. WWE Championship was Orton versus Triple H. World Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat was Cena, Big Show, and Edge. I'll tell you who was on, might have been that ladder match. It might have been Christian. Right, Money in the Bank done. Money in the Bank done. Drew wasn't on the card. There was a singles match though. Who the fuck was on this card? Cody? No. Oh, no. Who's missing here? We've got Randy, we've got Cena, we've got Taker and oh, fucking hell. Well done, Joyful Nightmare. Of course it was going to be a big marquee match, wasn't it? Right. Divas Battle Royal. Let's see if we can do this. Right. Kelly. Trish Stratus wasn't in this one. Lita wasn't in this one. But was Jazz in this one? Jazz was not in this one. Victoria was. I do remember Victoria being in this. She was. Layla. McCool. Santina Morella won it. Well done. Never forget that. Phoenix. Eve Torres. Good shout. Sunny. Was Tammy Sitch in this one as well? That's not how you spell it. Melina's a good shout. Maria is a good shout. Candice Michelle was not her. Candice. Ashley Massaro. Nope. Victoria we've got. No Ashley, apparently. Bella Twins. Bella Twins were in there. Natalia must have been in there. 2008. Who was around in 2008? I know she was in... Is that how you spell it? Was Maria Menounos in this one? Don't think so. Do not think so. Alright, Uncle Howdy versus Solo Sikoa on SmackDown right now. Got a name but JBL's assistant. Just thinking of assistants now. Sherry Martinez. Is it any Martinez? No. Who was Drew McIntyre's ex-wife? Tiffany. There you go. Joy Giovanni. I never would have got that. Have I spelt that wrong? Joy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Gail Kim, was she around at this point? She was. Mickie James. She was around at this point. Kaylee Burchill. Caleb Burchill was around at this point. Fucking hell, she wasn't around for much longer. If she was around at this point. Jillian Hall's a good shout. Okay, we've got letters now that we can work with. There is an A. There is an A. We'll have to come back to that. Because it's not Ashley, is it? Alexa. Maurice and Rosa Mendez in the chat. Well done. They have to be in there. Maurice. And Rosa Mendez. No. With an S. Okay. We've got 4 more. 4 more. Some of them begin with an M. Any older ones? A, M, M, and T, potentially. Cherry? Who's Cherry? No idea. What's happening here? Oh, it's an ad break. Okay, who's turned up in Royal Rumbles? Who's turned up in Royal Rumbles as a surprise? We've got Melina. Oh, Molly Holly. Molly Holly's in there. Tori Wilson? Tori Wilson's in there. Alicia Fox is a great shout for A. Okay, we've got 1 more. 1 more beginning with an M. I don't think so. Mickey, me. This is going to be fucking hard, isn't it? M. Okay. M. Yeah, all I could think was Sherry Martel. M.I. M.I. Candice Michelle. I tried Candice Michelle before. Not there. M. I don't think she was around at that point, or who could have been around at that point. It has to be M.I., right? Unless it's another M.O. Miss Jackie. She was called Miss Jackie at that point, wasn't she? What's her... It was Jackie Gator? Just type in Jackie. Do you know what? I never would have got that in a fucking million years. Joyful Nightmare. So massive well done. Massive, massive, massive well done. I'm actually shocked that we managed to do that kind of so quickly. Let's see. Joy Giovanni. Whoever said Joy Giovanni in the chat, take a bow, because that's 16.3%. Only 16.3% of people got that. Miss Jackie, 19.9% of people got that. Tiffany, Kaylee Birchall. Sunny was quite low now. Sunny I remember because she's so infamous. Gillian Hall was a good shout. Whoever said that. Rosa Mendez is a great shout. Rosa Mendez, interesting fact that I say every single time her name comes up. She did voiceover for Need for Speed Underground. No. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Just remembered she had a different name. She was married to Charlie Hoss, I believe. Massive well done, everyone. We will reconvene with that very soon when we do WrestleMania 26. WrestleMania 26 should be a little bit easier. No, I lie. WrestleMania 26 had a Battle Royal. I've got one fucking name in the chamber for WrestleMania 26. One name in the fucking chamber. Did I ever play Need for Speed Underground? I love Need for Speed Underground. Love Need for Speed Underground. And I love Need for Speed Underground 2. In fact, fairly recently, I actually played Need for Speed Underground 2 on this stream, on this channel. And I loved it. And I might play it again. But there's another racing game that's to be released very soon that I will be playing on stream. And it's called Gear Club 3. I have acquired early access to Gear Club 3. And I want to check the legalities of it first because it hasn't been released yet. But the embargo apparently ran out on the 16th of February. So I can play it and do whatever I want with it now. So I might bring it to stream. So maybe next weekend or during the week. Or maybe even on Sunday. Maybe I'll read up and then maybe on Sunday I'll play some Gear Club 3. But it looks really, really good. Oh, big kick out after the Uso splash from Solo Sikoa. Yo, Solo splash is actually really fucking good. Really good. Big Uncle Howdy chance. I love Solo Sikoa. I'm a big fan of Solo Sikoa. Uncle Howdy needs to win this match. Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas needs to win this match. Oh my god, he's going to go for his sister Abigail on Uncle Howdy. Oh, Mandible Claw. That's what you get. That's what you get for taking the piss. His mic skills are phenomenal, Joyful Nightmare. Since he become a bit more camp and animated, Solo Sikoa is one of the most entertaining people in WWE. In wrestling, in fact. Straight into his sister Abigail. That's a fucking huge win for Uncle Howdy. That's a huge win for Uncle Howdy. I love that. I love that for him. Is he going to get attacked by the MFTs now? Yeah. Big boot from Hikuleo. Have I ever tried Forza Horizon out of curiosity? I am a big fan of the Forza Horizon series. I'm really looking forward to Forza Horizon 6 coming out. I love it. The opening music lives rent-free in your head. What for Underground and Underground 2? Because Underground 2 was always Riders on the Storm by The Doors, but the remix by Snoop Dogg. I fucking love that. Fucking love that. You forgot that Battle Royal completely. What, from WrestleMania 26? So did I. But I remember two names. Two names burned. Burned in there, mate. The graphics of it, yes. And the setting as well. Japan, which is a really cool setting. Right, the Vision are on SmackDown. Probably recruiting because everyone's fucking injured. I really hope that Paul Heyman and Michael Cole are both playable characters in WWE 2K26. Now, that might sound stupid, but when you think about it, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis are both playable characters. Paul Heyman has had more WWE matches than Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce combined. Just putting it out there. Such a knob, isn't he? Such a knob. Seen a video of Han from Fast and Furious promoting Forza Horizon 6. So you're thinking it'd be really cool DLC would be Tokyo Drift Car Park. That would be fucking awesome, actually. Put Austin Theory in the fucking chamber. Okay. Be sick, but your only hope would be someone makes a good Jim Ross call to have Michael Cole versus Jim Ross. I said it before. There's always someone that does really, really good. I can't remember their name, but I did see him pop up on Twitter the other day. But they do really good WCW calls. And every year they do a Jimmy the King, Gordy, and Sean from Ready to Rumble. And I really want them this year. Really, 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 really want them this year. Austin Theory in the chamber does actually make sense once you think about it, as he won it before. Exactly. And he took that hell of a bump as well. I will rule you. Jay, welcome in. How are you doing, mate? Jay crumbled. Luftos crumbled as well. He has bought WWE 2K26. Fool. I told you the first thing I'm going to do on 2K26 next weekend is I'm going to do that showcase mode. And after that, I'm going to make a beeline for my GM because I'm ready. I'm ready for any fucking challenges that come my way this year, and I will be prepared. Rather than going in blind, I'm going to be fully fucking prepared. Right. Let's find this WrestleMania 26 Sporkle. We might get through all the fucking WrestleManias tonight. WrestleMania 26. You dare pay for unlockables behind the island? No, if I pay for a game, I won't pay for anything beyond it. I'll pay for the full version, but any sort of in-app purchases is just a big no-no from me. Just a big, big no-no from me. Again, not judging people that do. It's not for me. It never has been. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that shit. So much here. 150 for like the second most expensive edition. 220 for the most expensive. They are high. Yeah, and to be fair, Jay, to be fair, 220 for the most expensive is actually not that bad because that works out to about 110, 120 for me. The most expensive one for me is 140, which is about 270 for you. Every year, UK fans get absolutely fucking shafted by 2K. Right. Speaking of shafted, can you name everyone on the WrestleMania 26 card. This is not the right one. Bear with me. That is not the right one. Because that doesn't have a Battle Royal. And I know there's a Battle Royal on this fucking card. No. Oh God, what the fuck is that? Was it in Roman numerals? XXVI. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. I'll say it again. Can you name everyone on the WrestleMania 26 pay-per-view card? Okay. Pre-show Battle Royal. I do seem to remember Zack Ryder was in there. And I do seem to remember... I'm pretty sure the winner was Yoshitatsu. And Jay got it as well. Well done. Right. Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm assuming you're going for. Jack Swagger won it. Evan Bourne was in that match. Matt Hardy was in that match. Christian was in that match. MVP was in that match. I don't think Shelton Benjamin... No, Shelton Benjamin was in this one. Was Mark Henry in this one? No, Mark Henry was in the Battle Royal. Carly must have been on the Battle Royal, right? Carly was all damn fucking nailed on to be in a fucking Battle Royal on the pre-show. Ted DiBiase had a triple threat match with Cody Rhodes and Randall Keith Orton. Well done. Ziggler was in the ladder match. Well done. Completely forgot that. My friend was so hyped when Tatsu won. As an Asian Canadian, he didn't have many moments like that, but holy... Oh, wow, that's fucking awesome. I went to school with someone who was an Asian Canadian. It wasn't the same guy, was it, Jay? What was his name? Wasn't James, was it? Right. Let's go. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker 2. We had for the WWE Championship, Batista versus Cena. For the World Heavyweight Championship, it was Edge versus Jericho. Fuck. Oh. Mr. McMahon versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Fuck. Oh, Triple H versus Sheamus. Not the Bobby Lee, but a Bobby Lee. That's really fucking cool. Singles match. Jeff Hardy gone by this point? I think he had. Yeah, no Jeff Hardy. Cody we've got. Singles match at WrestleMania 26. Kane, Undertaker. I'll give you props, Jay. Give you props. Mysterio versus Punk, right? Well done. Well done. Miz must have been on that fucking... Where's the Miz? Tag Team Championship. It was Miz and Morrison? No, Morrison and Truth versus Miz and... Well... Big Show. Thank you, Jay. Right, who the fuck else was on this Battle Royal? And who the fuck else was on this... Santino's a good shout. Santino is there. Okay. Who was around at this time? Because I remember watching a lot of episodes of ECW and NXT. And so let's just fucking name some cunts from there, shall we? Goldust. Let's have William Regal. Let's have Tyler Rex. I can't believe Tyler Rex is on there. Cannot fucking believe that Tyler Rex is on there. Chris Masters is a good shout. Carlito is a good shout. Primo? Epico? Not Epico, but Primo was there. Anderson? No Anderson. No Kennedy. Festus maybe? Gallows? Jesse? Didn't Jesse have another fucking name? Jesse and Festus. What was Jesse's other name? I swear he got repackaged. Alright, we're going Hawkins. We had Tyler X. Archer? Lance Archer was there. Fuck Dr. Dare. No. We still got people in this Money in the Bank ladder match, by the way. I know there was loads of people in that Money in the Bank ladder match, but I can't... Finlay. Finlay in the Battle Royal? Finlay was in the Battle Royal. And we got a 10 Diva tag team match as well. Crime Time's a really good shout, actually. Shad and JTG. Drew and Kingston. Oh my god, it was Drew McIntyre. Well done. Well done. Kingston was in there. We got Jericho. It was Skinny Drew though, so he's not canon. No Snitsky. Who else was around at this point? Like big guys. Heidenreich had long gone. Long gone, Heidenreich. Mike Knox was around ECW at that time. He's in there. Mike Knox. Kane? Was Kane in there? He was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Well done. Feel like we should have got that. Feel like we should have got that earlier, but well done. We'll do that Divas tag team match in due course, but fuck it. Let's start on it now. Let's come back to the other one. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Natalia. No Natalia. Phoenix. Melina had long gone by this point. Kelly. Layla. McCool. Paige and AJ Lee weren't there at the time. Ezekiel Jackson's a good shout. No Ezekiel Jackson. Eve is a good shout. Maurice is on there. Alicia Fox is there. Gail Kim. Well done. Mickey James had long... Oh no, Mickey James is in there. I do apologise. Mickey James is on the face team. Okay. Who's on the heel team? Vicky... Never would have got that. Never would have got that. Never would have got that, Jay. I'm surprised we actually smashed through that Divas tag team match so quickly. Right, we can get back to this Battle Royal then. We got 8 more. Who was on ECW at that point? Hurricane. Paul Burchill. No Paul Burchill. Trent Beretta. Oh, fuck. How do you spell his name? Trent Beretta's there. Who was Trent's tag team partner? Tyson Kidd. David Hart Smith. Who was fucking... Oh... Chavo? Chavo's there. We've already got Chavo. I can't even remember typing Chavo in, to be honest. Mike Knox. I think we already got Mike Knox. Funaki? Kung Funaki to you. Jimmy Wang Yang. Jimmy Wang Yang is there. Oh, who was Trent Beretta's tag team partner? Were they the Dude Busters? Gallows we've got. Someone beginning with V. Vladimir Kozlov. Kalen Croft. That is it. One more. One more. Begins with an S. Potentially. Potentially begins with an S. S or a T. This is going to be hard. Remember, because your friends called him Lara Croft, but it made me mad because I was a fan. Trent Beretta we've got. We've got Trent Beretta. It'll be T-A? T-E? We've got Archer, we've got Kid. Oh. Begins with S. We've got Regal. Okay. I was saying earlier, some dude with a backwards hat. Yeah, it was fucking Jesse. What was Jesse's other name? Jesse got repackaged. Jesse got repackaged. Jesse and Festus. Jesse got repackaged as somebody. And he had a backwards cap. And he come out as a rapper. Slam Master J, that's it. Well done. That's it. That's it. That's it. Slam Master J. I fucking told you it was Jesse. Fucking told you. Right. Trent Beretta. More people got Kalen Croft than Trent Beretta. Think of that. Think of that. Jimmy Wang Yang was quite low down. Slam Master J was quite low down. Funaki was quite low down. Archer was quite low down. Mike Knox, Tyler Rex, Luke Gallows. Goldust being so low down is actually quite surprising. Genuinely surprised. That gimmick would have worked, by the way, if Cena wouldn't have buried him. Really? Really? Right, that was really good. That was really, really good. Well done, everyone. Well done. Ooh. Kairi Sane just went face first into that bottom rope. It's such a shame. Ooh, that Kairi Sane hasn't done more in WWE. But to be fair, like that's just, you know, wrestling fans will never be happy. I get it. She is at least on television every single week, so you know that's something. I just envisioned more. I envisioned more championships. I envisioned more championships for Kairi Sane. Alright, we're back in an ad break. Asuka always looks fucking on point, by the way. Always looks sharp as fuck. Right. The next WrestleMania Sporkle quiz we'll do is 27. I don't remember an awful lot about 27, apart from it was, spoiler, basically just a big advert, a big commercial for WrestleMania 28. Like, it was the WrestleMania where everything kind of reset again. It's where it all begins again. And it really did, because all it did was set up WrestleMania 28. Once in a lifetime, it set up. I just remember it not being very good. Oh, Chelsea Green calling Tiffany Stratton tacky time is fucking brilliant, by the way. I think Chelsea Green should get a win over Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton, they are pushing to the moon, but Chelsea Green getting a roll-up win over Tiffany would actually be fucking awesome for her. Oh, we'll get to that, Joyful Nightmare. We'll get to that. Let her be the heel she was born to be. Just let her do anything she wants. Let her do anything she wants. I think Tiffany Stratton should be the heel. Tiffany is much better as a heel, in my opinion. Give her a practice run right after Mania to see if she can hold it, you feel? What, Tiffany or Chelsea Green? I think it's the perfect time. Actually, no. I fucking lie, Jay. Usually, I'm so used to Money in the Bank being in June, July time. This year, Money in the Bank is after SummerSlam. I don't think that happened this year. Money in the Bank is much later. I would like, post-Mania, like you said, give her a bit of a run. Give her a few good wins on TV. Give her more airtime, microphone in the ring to see what she can do with a live crowd. Because right now, she is getting over with backstage segments, which is fucking unheard of. Backstage segments alone. And if she can hold it, if she can have, you know, an extended run, maybe again with the United States Championship, maybe with the IC Championship, let that be her audition for that Money in the Bank briefcase, because she can be, in the best way possible, fucking insufferable as Miss Money in the Bank. And I would love to see it. Maybe this year is the year. Maybe this year is the year that people that should have won it years ago win it this year. Maybe this is the year that you give it to LA Knight. Give it to Chelsea Green. Don't anyone but Logan Paul. But you know it's going to happen at some point. You know it's going to happen at some point that Logan Paul's going to have that Money in the Bank briefcase. And it's going to be horrendous. Personally. My opinion. That's just my opinion. Double stomp nearly, but Tiffany Stratton away then. Jay, I didn't ask you. Loof Toast. What's your prediction for who's going to be in the mystery crate tomorrow at Elimination Chamber? It's been a good match so far. Shockmaster or Fred Ottman, right, who was Shockmaster, and he wasn't Earthquake, was he? Tugboat? Was he Tugboat? Who was Shockmaster? It was another guy. He's still around and he's still doing live interviews. It's lovely to see. He did a live interview in the UK with Tom Campbell of Cultaholic. Oh my god. What the fuck move was that? DDT on the edge of the ring. The hardest part of the ring. My phone is about to run out of battery, so I might disappear for a second. A funny thing would be Shockmaster walks out first and then someone has been stuffed behind him. That would work. That would genuinely work. If Shockmaster... If they had a big guy, because it couldn't be Fred Ottman, he's like 70. But like, if they had a big lad in the thing, if they had Omos in there, Omos in the box, right? Hear me out. Let me cook, right? Fellow youths. Omos is in the box. He walks out and Danhausen's behind him, shitting himself. Fucking hell, Kairi Sane just landed on Alba Fire. I love the fact that Chelsea Green is still around. She's still coming to work injured. And taking bumps. Fair play. Nothing but respect for Chelsea Green. Yeah. Prettiest moonsault ever. Gonna end it. Chelsea Green not even active at the minute. Not even active at the minute. Stealing the show. What a fucking bump that is, though. The blind back bump, trust fall into Alba Fire from Kairi Sane. Every single person in that match, Tiffany, Kairi Sane, Alba Fire, Chelsea Green, every single one of them played their... Asuka, every single one of them played their role to perfection in that match. That was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. She's a gift from the wrestling gods. I couldn't put it better myself, mate. Do you know, I was thinking this the other day. It made me think of you, Jay, because someone very, very kindly posted a comment on, because I re-uploaded some of the old Wrestling's Not Fake videos, the videos of myself and Lutos here playing SmackDown 1, and some very, very nice comment from someone that said they really enjoyed it, and they asked if I was ever going to play Wrestling Empire. And Wrestling Empire, 100%. 100% will be playing that. But the problem is, just don't have any fucking time. Especially now, right? Now, I might have to make a real point of doing Wrestling Empire. Once we're done with SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, once we're done with WWE 13, I'm going to be pretty much, not full-time, but there's going to be a large chunk of my time for the next few months dedicated to WWE 2K26. But I love a bit of variety. Love playing different games. And I've got a few indie games that I've been blessed with early access for that I'm going to bring to stream very, 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 very soon. Including Paddle, Paddle, Paddle and Gear Club 3. But I really want to make a point. Once I'm done with some retro wrestling games, I'm going to get on to Wrestling Empire. And something that I bought last year and just haven't played yet. And I've got all the DLC for it. Even if some of the DLC is from a lot of the problematic people from a certain movement that happened around the pandemic time. Is Fire Pro Wrestling on the PlayStation 4. And that roster is fucking stacked. Like, you've got Jay White, Kenny Omega, pretty sure Will Ospreay's on that as well. Okada. Loads of people. I've never played it before, and a lot of people say it's one of, if not, well, it's a lot of people's favourite, let's put it that way. Right, Miz versus Oba Femi right now. I'm excited. I am excited for this. Right, while we're on the commercial break, also a banger game. If you got it for your PC, you can download tons of creative peeps. Like, if you get Spider-Man from the workshop, he has actual web attacks as well. What on Fire Pro? I got it on the PS5, sadly. I do know that there's there's a certain amount of modding to be done, but with games like that, it's always on sale on Steam, so I can always get it down the line. But I got it on the PS5 because it was on ridiculous sale. Like, that game with all of the DLC as well, including like some of the creation suites that were DLC. I think I paid like a grand total of less than £10 for the whole thing. And that was about a year ago. Fucking hell, it was about a year ago. Right, bear with me 1 second. I'm not even going to go off microphone. I'm still here. Bear with. But my phone is about to die. Fire Pro, but you can still do super fun stuff on the console. Promote. Oh, yeah. I don't even know what that is. What is promoter mode? Is that like management sim, booker, that sort of thing? Booker as in wrestling booker, not Booker T. Yeah, I want to do it with Wrestling Empire as well, because I modded the fuck out of Wrestling Empire. You were there. And Wrestling Empire was almost, dare I say, went a little bit overboard with some of the mods. Not to the point where I broke the game, but I would like to try it in its original state first, and then I'll go about modding the fuck out of it. What I'd love to do, or what I'd love to learn how to do, is to mod Wrestling Empire myself, to my tastes, to my liking. Oh my god, WrestleMania 27 has a fucking Battle Royal as well. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right. Can you name every single match from WrestleMania? Let me just double check this is WrestleMania 27. Okay. So I do remember this. I do remember that this dark match, lumberjack match for the United States Championship, ended up turning into the Battle Royal. And this was the first, but not the last, encounter at WrestleMania between Daniel, Bryan, and Sheamus. So I remember that. I know someone in the chat earlier was talking Jim Ross versus Michael Cole. Yes. No, it wasn't. Was it Jim Ross? Is it Lawler? It was Lawler versus Michael Cole, but well done. I would never remembered that. The main event was Miz versus Cena. What else did you say earlier? Someone else said something earlier as well. No holds barred match was Triple H versus Undertaker. 6-person mixed tag match. Oh fuck, that was the Morrison Snooki match. How the fuck do you spell Snooki? Snooki and Trish Stratus. And was it Lay Cool? Oh fuck, who was their male counterpart? Was it Ziggler? It was Ziggler. I can't fucking believe I managed to get all 6 of them that quickly. Oh, sorry, hang on. Oba Femi's making his entrance on SmackDown. Can't miss this. No bread, no water, just me. Getting old, I can't do it. Fucking hell. Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio. Well done. Singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. You're right. It was Problematic Person 49 versus Edge. Christian wasn't on this card, I don't think. No. There was no Money in the Bank ladder match. 8-man tag team match. Was that Big Show, Kane, Kingston, and Santino Marella? And I actually have no idea who their opponents were. I'm going to guess Swagger. Swagger's not there. Genuinely, I've got no recollection. Oh, it's versus the Core. So, Ezekiel Jackson, Wade Barrett, well done. Well done. Slater and Justin Gabriel? Yes. Well done. Right, we've got a singles match. And we've got this big fuck off battle royal. Ryder's a good shout. Ryder in there? Ryder's in there. Okay. Hawkins. Okay. Tyler Rex? Tyler Rex is in there again. Kozlov's not in there. Let's go for Kalen Croft and fucking Trent Beretta again. Trent Beretta's in there. Heath Slater, Cody and Ray we've got. Ryder we've got. Oh my god. Okay, we'll try Jesse again. We'll try Gallows again. Or Slam Master J. Not there. We'll try JTG again. We'll try Shad. Gaspard is not in there. We'll try Regal. Funaki. We'll try... Oh no, Miz is already in the main event. What is Miz trying to accomplish here? Right. Carlito around at this point? He wasn't. But Primo and Epico were. Who else? Epico's not in there. Just Primo. That's weird. Alright, who won last year? Who was in last year's one? Yoshitatsu was in there. Fucking hell, who won this? Who was around at this time? 2011? Yeah, 2011. This is not how this match I envisioned, by the way. Right, who else was a former Nexus member? I'll tell you what, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young? No Darren Young. Alex Riley? No Alex Riley. No Husky Harris. That's weird. Mason Ryan? No. Otunga's a good shout. No Otunga. And no Michael Tarver either, because he had long fucking gone by that point. Who else did we say last time? Who else is in last year's Battle Royal? Someone said Tyson Kidd last time. Someone said David Hart Smith. They're in there. Masters? Chris Masters is in there. Masters was around a lot longer than I thought he was. MVP, maybe? Mark Henry was in there. Oh, I just want to see what Oba Femi does. Hawkins. We've already got Hawkins. Just trying to think who's on the last WrestleMania 26 card. Did we have Big Show? Who was in that match? Miz, Big Show, Morrison, Truth. Truth is in there. McIntyre was in there. Bourne was in there. Well done. Finlay. No Finlay. Good shout though from everyone. Keep it coming. Oh, this match is not going to be quick, is it? Okay. So we had Cody versus Rey Mysterio. We've had, hang on, Orton. Who did Orton face at WrestleMania? Was it Punk? It was Punk. Orton had a match with Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase last year. Did DiBiase gone by this point? Ted DiBiase's there. The Usos. The Usos are there. Okay, tag teams. We need tag teams then. Okay, only because it worked last time. Jim Duggan. That's a really good shout. So we've got someone else beginning with J. And we've got two more early on in the alphabet. Kozlov I've tried. B. J. Who was around at that fucking point? Who the fuck was around at that point in time? Had NXT started? NXT had started because you've got NXT Season 2 competitors on the roster, but none of them that weren't the ones that weren't in the Nexus. Is it 2 or 3? So you had Derek Bateman, who EC3. You had Fandango. Fandango's there. Johnny Curtis. Chavo's a great shout. Chavo's there. Well done. Right, we got one more. I tried Big Show. It made the most sense. Someone beginning with Cesaro. Had I tried Cesaro? Cesaro's not there. Cesaro had been and gone. Not been and gone, but he hadn't even debuted yet, I think. Yoshitatsu. Yoshitatsu won the year before, but he was in it. He's there, look. So who won this fucking Battle Royal between Sheamus and Daniel Bryan? Someone else won it. Who the fuck would have won it? Gonna be someone they... But Ezekiel Jackson. No, Ezekiel Jackson was already in a fucking match. Christian? I think I tried Christian, and Christian was in the opening match between Edge and Del Rio, and he was like assisting Edge to the ring, basically. Who the fuck have we missed out? Who have we missed out that was in it last year? Gonna do my fucking nothing. Hardly Jinder. Jinder wasn't around at that point, was he? But you know who was around at that point? Jinder's mate. Fucking Great Khali won it. I'm giving that to Joyful Nightmare. I'm giving that one to Joyful Nightmare. Let's have a look at the stats. Trent Bratton was quite low down. Fandango, Johnny Curtis was quite low down. To be fair, I'm impressed with the fact that I typed in Fandango, even though he wasn't Fandango at that point, because Fandango debuted as Fandango in his, I want to say, one and only WrestleMania match, singles match against Chris Jericho the year after, I think. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with that. Tyler Rex is always like, it's like it's the ultimate pub quiz question. Tyler Rex is there or thereabouts in WWE at that point. To be fair to Kurt Hawkins, and this is why I'll always be a fan of Kurt Hawkins. Was it 29? Oh, I do apologise. I'll always be a fan of Kurt Hawkins because Kurt Hawkins managed to make, what's the old saying? Lemonade out of lemons, chicken salad out of chicken shit. Like, he was given so many dog shit tag team partners, and he made it work every single time. His tag team with Lance Archer, brilliant. His tag team with Tyler X started off shit, made it good. He obviously had the tag team with Zack Ryder, they were both good, but Kurt Hawkins was given nothing but shit in his WWE run, and he made it entertaining every single time, especially that tag team with Lance Archer. He was... look, I'm going to upset people when I say this. I think Lance Archer is shit. I have never seen the appeal of Lance Archer, especially as the fucking Murder Hawk. Like, that character, that gimmick, doesn't do anything for me. Doesn't do anything. And I'm happy for you if you like Lance Archer. I've never been a fan, never understood the appeal, but he made Lance Archer interesting in that tag team. Always be a fan of Kurt Hawkins. Like Fandango, but he's no Disco Inferno. Disco Inferno's a knobhead as well, but I will admit, as a WCW mark growing up, I really did enjoy the work of Disco Inferno. To my shame, I was a bit of a Disco Inferno fan. Right, well done everyone. We managed to smash through quite a few of these sporkles this evening. Quite a few of these sporkles. We've done WrestleManias 24, 25, and 26 and 27. The next one is WrestleMania 28. And, oh wow, just having a little bit of a sneak peek at WrestleMania 28. There's no Battle Royal. You'll be very, very, very pleased to hear. There's no Battle Royal on WrestleMania 28. However, there is a 12-man tag team match to determine the general manager of both Raw and SmackDown between Team Johnny and Team Teddy. So good fucking luck with that when we come to it. Because I'm going to be real with you, I haven't got a fucking clue. Not a fucking clue. Carmelo Hayes is in the ring though. I don't think he's got an open challenge tonight. Oh, they are doing an open challenge. Matt Cardona. You know what? I've loved Carmelo Hayes' run so far as the United States champion. I do think that Matt Cardona needs a win right now. He needs a big win because he's come back to WWE and entered exactly where he left off. In the mid-card. And a win right now would actually do him the world of good. And it wouldn't hurt Carmelo Hayes at all. He could lose it back a week later. It's not going to happen. Carmelo Hayes is definitely winning this match. But I have been wrong before. And I'm happy to be wrong. But I want to see Matt Cardona win this. I'm genuinely surprised that I've managed to stay up this long this evening. I did say earlier, I've had a bit of a shit week. It's been a very, very tough week, all things considered. And I was very close to tapping out a lot earlier than what I did. But I've had a fucking great night. I've had a fucking great night with you lovely people, watching some SmackDown, playing some SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and doing these Sporkle quizzes. So, honestly, I needed this tonight. So thank you very much. And you know what? I've enjoyed it so much. I feel like doing it all over again tomorrow for the Elimination Chamber. I will be here a little bit later than usual tomorrow evening. I will be here from 11 PM UK time. That is 6 PM Eastern. 1 hour before Elimination Chamber starts. We'll make it for the pre-show. As long as the pre-show starts an hour before. I think if this match is given a bit of time, it could be very, very good. Cardona versus Carmelo Hayes. Nice drop kick from Matt Cardona. Not that I'm shocked by that. Been good so far. Ooh. Parried the drop kick from Carmelo Hayes. That was quite impressive. It's in Chicago as well. Elimination Chamber. It's in Chicago, which makes me think potentially if an Elimination Chamber match is not headlining the show, which it should be, it being the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, but if it's not headlining the show, we might genuinely get like what do you call it, an ending scene of AJ Lee and CM Punk both holding up championship belts, which would be very, very cool to see. That was a bit of a bouncy landing for Carmelo Hayes on that table. Right, back to commercial break. So the action is going to slow down a little bit. Oh. Side rush and leg sweep into the barricade. I really would like to see Matt Cardona win this. But not for no other reason. I do like Matt Cardona. I have somewhat followed bits and pieces of what he's done on the independent scene, and he's done very, 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 very well. But I just feel like he needs it. He's come back. He come back really hot, really strong, and since he's been kind of put into like a, you know, a makeshift tag team with Apollo Crews. And no offense to Apollo Crews, but it's almost a little bit of a fucking death sentence. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. I'm considering making an appearance on Sunday on stream just to finish off WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. We are halfway through February, which means we've got 2 weeks until No Way Out and then 4 weeks until WrestleMania. I think that we can tie a bow on SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and I've loved every fucking minute of playing Here Comes the Pain. I was saying as well, there's a account on Twitter, This Gen Gaming. Go and follow them because they have painstakingly tried every branching path and every different combination of storylines on Here Comes the Pain and managed to unlock and uncover some very rare hidden cutscenes from a lot of the old WWE games, and it's really fucking cool. Really fucking cool. Does he still call it the broski boot? Oh. Slingshot into the rope. Big knee to the face. Is Matt Cardona going to fly? Oh, he went for the two big boots. He's getting the crowd on his side, which you like to see. Oh no. Oh, fucking hell. Big leg drop. I still want to know what's going to happen with Jey Uso in this Elimination Chamber match. See if he is going to get replaced and who he's going to get replaced by. Oh, fucking hell. That springboard clothesline from Carmelo Hayes looks fucking awesome. Because it looks real. Because it probably was. Because he just went into Matt Cardona with some fucking force then. Boot to the face. Oh, shit. Every match is Paul versus Fatu for the final spot. Ah, thank you for letting me know. Missed that. Gotta think Jacob Fatu's winning that. You can't... Well, Drew McIntyre could probably get involved and probably will get involved. And it's probably going to be Logan Paul, isn't it? Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if Logan Paul wins now. I really hope it's not Logan Paul. We've had Logan Paul in like the last 2 or 3 chamber matches. And I know he's there for a certain demographic. But for me, watching it, he kind of just gets in the way a little bit. Oh, that might be the first proper yawn of the evening. Back body drop. Oh, we'll do the WrestleMania 28 Sporkle quiz after this. I can't remember a fucking thing about WrestleMania 28 thinking about it. Apart from that one match. 2 matches. 2 matches, that's all I can remember about WrestleMania 28. Genuinely, the way it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Cardona won this. I'll be genuinely buzzing for him. I like the fact that the US Open Challenge, the US title challenge. Oh, he's going to go. He's missed it. Discus forearm. Oh, Rough Rider. Oh my god, he kicks out of it. I thought that was it. I like the fact that it's one of those titles that just reminds everyone that a title can change hands at any point. What is he going for? Oh my god, he's going for the Unprettier. Roll up. Oh. Carmelo Hayes wins. Great match. I just want to see a little... What more can he do? What more can he do? Is it just the fact that he has a ceiling? in their eyes. To me, Matt Cardona doesn't have a ceiling, but in their eyes, does he have a ceiling? Can we have Matt Cardona turn heel now? Just gave him the respect, shook his hand, left the ring. That's it. Oh, what's in the box? What's in the box? R-Truth's there. Machine Gun's there. Fraxium are there. Umberto and Angel are there. Phoenix is there. Apollo Crews is there. Oh my god. It really is marketing based, isn't it? The box has turned into a massive commercial for ESPN right now. I'm as worried as you are. I'm worried. I'm really worried. Oh, there's Kit Wilson. It's all good. Oh! Right in Ray Phoenix's face. I'd like to see a Kit Wilson versus Ray Phoenix match. If at all possible. Alright, this ought to be good. Again, I told you before this show started that this was a stacked episode of SmackDown this evening. And so far, it has not disappointed. And right now, we've got Candice LeRae versus Jordynne Grace. And we've still got that big women's tag team match to come up. And because this is on quite late on in the card, I'm hoping that tag team match is the main event. Because it deserves to be. Oh, I feel you, Johnny. I feel you, buddy. Some days we're all just a bit Johnny Gargano, aren't we? Just me? Okay, that's fine. Right. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Right. I'm not confident on this one because I'll be honest with you, I cannot fucking remember shit about WrestleMania 28. I definitely watched it live. This would have been 20... Oh, God. 2012? No. 2010 was... No, yeah, 2012. This would have been 2012. Yeah. Zero recollection of WrestleMania 28. Apart from, we had the Hell in a Cell match between Triple H and The Undertaker. And we had Cena versus The Rock once in a lifetime in the main event. So, get your thinking caps on, everyone. WrestleMania 28. Just trying to think, when did the Shield come in? I don't think they were here at this point. 28 as well. Let's just type in some names, shall we, and see if anything comes up. Oh, Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, which lasted 13 seconds. That was fantastic. We all love that. McIntyre, was he gone by this point? He was on Team Johnny. Morrison wasn't on the card. Miz was also on Team Johnny. 17 seconds, sorry. Singles match for the WWE Championship. Orton was on the card against somebody. He was the babyface. I don't know who the heel was. Christian wasn't on this card. Mark Henry was on Team Johnny. Kane versus Randy Orton, it was. No memory. Zero. Remember nothing about that. Wade Barrett was not on the card. Punk was WWE champion, and he faced off against Jericho. Yeah. Thank you very much. Intercontinental Championship. Okay, R-Truth was on Team Teddy. Primo was on this card as a champion, so it would have been Primo and I want to say it was Epico at this point. Primo and Epico, Tag Team Championships, triple threat. Oh God, at this point in time, Cody Rhodes was the Intercontinental Champion. Was it? It wasn't Big Show, was it? Big Show versus Cody Rhodes, singles match for the IC Championship, and Big Show won. I remember that. Okay, tag team match. Okay, we haven't got any women on this card, so that tag team match must be a women's tag team. Layla and Michelle McCall were gone by then. Natalia. Bella Twins, not there. Usos were challengers for the WWE Tag Team Championships. I'm going to type in Kingston just to see what happens. Kingston was on Team Teddy. Kingston and Truth. Evan Bourne wasn't around at this point. Jack Swagger was on Team Johnny. Beth Phoenix was in the tag team match. Who was... Not Natalia. Who was Beth Phoenix's tag team partner? Eve Torres was Beth Phoenix's tag team partner. Who the fuck was the baby faces then? Not Naomi. Paige wasn't around at that time. Ziggler has to be in that match. Ziggler was Team Johnny as well. Baby faces. Baby face at that point. We got Kane. We got Undertaker. We got Orton. We've got Rock, Cena, Triple H, Undertaker, Big Show. There's going to be someone fucking ridiculous in that match, isn't there? Also, we need another tag team for the tag team championship match. I know it's not going to be him. Otunga is a great shout. Okay, who else is on? No Heath Slater. No Jinder Mahal. We got McIntyre though. Who was on the fucking babyface team? Team Teddy. Who would have been the leader of Team Teddy at that point? Did we say Christian? God, Christian missed some fucking WrestleManias, didn't they? And we need the babyface women's team. AJ Lee? AJ Lee was around at this point, and Paige was around at this point. Paige is not there. Yes, that's a great shout. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. A really... Not Cesaro. Has to be Cesaro. It was Tyson Kidd. It has to be Cesaro. They must have spelled his name wrong. Oh my god, how the fuck have they spelled his name wrong? It has to be Cesaro. Unless Tyson Kidd had another tag team partner. I had no idea they were even a tag team. I had no idea Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd were even a fucking tag team. Right. Women. Melina. Fox. Naomi. Eve Torres. Kelly. Caitlyn? Who the fuck would have been Kelly's tag team partner? Not Vicky Guerrero. Not Michelle McCool. She'd gone by then, unfortunately. Kelly. Who was a champion or around that championship scene at that time? I don't think Maria was around at that point. No. Joy. Ashley. No, I know it wasn't them. Stratus. Lita. I know it wasn't Lita. That's a stupid fucking guess. Holly. Victoria. Maurice. Melina. Genuinely, I've no fucking clue. Unless... NXT? Emma? Not Emma. It's going to be hard. Unless it was like... It was Maria Menounos. Okay. I knew she was in a WrestleMania around this time. That's fucking good. Okay. We've got 4 more. 4 more to get, and they're all on fucking... DiBiase. Rhodes, not. Jordynne Grace has just walked through Candice LeRae. Okay, we need... I think it's just men on this team, unless Chrissy Hemme turns up. But we need 4 members of Team Teddy. And I haven't actually got a fucking clue. Benjamin had long gone by this point. MVP had long gone by this point. Mark Henry is already on Team Johnny. Big Show is not around. Ryback, no. Harris. Ryan. Ryder's there. Yeah, honestly, just throw names out. Carly, fantastic. Carlito wasn't around at this point. Benjamin gone. Throw names out. Babyface at that point. Santino Marella. Fuck yes. And one more. I know it's not going to be Woods or Big E. It's too early for them. One more member of Team Teddy. It's going to be someone big, right? It has to be somebody big. Not necessarily. R-Truth. That was a stupid thing to type. Kozlov at this point. It was Booker T. Well done. I honestly have zero fucking recollection of that. Booker T, I told you it was going to be somebody big. I had no recollection of Booker T wrestling at WrestleMania 28. I might have to go back and rewatch this. I reckon this is going to be a dog shit WrestleMania. Hell in a Cell match, Shawn Michaels as referee, Undertaker versus Triple H is one of my all-time favourite matches. Punk versus Jericho, I can remember being very good. Being very, very good. Kane versus Orton, I've got no memory of. Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, less said about that, the better. The women's tag team match, I remember not liking. No offense to her, but I just. Who is Maria Menounos? She was a TV presenter, wasn't she? It was a dark time for women's wrestling. The 12-man tag team match, Team Johnny versus Team Teddy. I feel like I've blanked it out of my mind completely because I just fucking hate the sound of it. And Big Show Cody Rhodes, I remember being not that bad. But I might have to go back and rewatch this. I want to see that pre-show match as well. Epico and Primo versus Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd. No recollection of them being a tag team, by the way. And the Usos. Right, let's have a look at the split, the stats here. King Booker T, is really low down. Really, really, really low down. So I feel like we got that completely by accident, but massive well done for getting Booker T. Maria Menounos is very low down, and I knew she was in a WrestleMania. I knew there was a point where there was a couple of WrestleManias in a row where they had female celebrities, and they had Snooki, which we already had, and we had Maria Menounos. And I actually wouldn't be surprised if this was Maria Menounos' not her last WrestleMania appearance, although one can hope. But yeah, massive well done for getting that. I never in a million years, I don't think I would have got Booker T. Not in a million years. So I'm very, very, very impressed. We're in a commercial break now. What's the next one? What's WrestleMania 29? Again, very, very little recollection of WrestleMania 29. But I remember WrestleMania 30. And I really remember WrestleMania 31. So I'm looking forward to getting into the 30s of WrestleManias, because I feel like that's going to be a little bit more our speed, or my speed at least. Especially 30 and 31. 32, less said about that one the better. 33, probably even less recollection for 33 than I'd have for 28. 33. Nah, I got nothing. You got nothing for 33. No memory whatsoever of 33. But I'm sure it'll all come flooding back. Maybe I was drinking quite heavily when 33 was happening. How long have I been sober? I've been sober for 8 years. We're on WrestleMania 42 now. So I would have got sober around WrestleMania 34. Yeah, I'd have been fucked up during WrestleMania 33. I'd have been in a bad way for WrestleMania 33. In fact, I actually remember now. I'm pretty sure that was the WrestleMania where Matt and Jeff Hardy returned. I think that was 33. Can't believe Abyss turned up on Raw, by the way. Can't believe AJ Styles actually retired. He's got nothing to prove, AJ Styles. I just wish that he'd had a bit more fanfare on the way out. You know? I feel like if anyone deserved a massive, massive retirement tour ending to his career, it just seemed to just fucking end. It actually doesn't sit right with me how it ended so suddenly. I did see a really nice post that Jordynne Grace put up of AJ Styles' retirement and AJ Styles as a person. The famous Ribera Steakhouse in Japan, and any wrestler that goes there, they will give them a jacket of the establishment. And apparently Jordynne Grace had been there a couple of times, and they said, "Oh no, we haven't got any jackets. We've run out. We've got nothing to give you." And AJ Styles said, "They're bullshitting you. They're bullshitting you. I'll get you one." And they went together, and sure enough, there is a picture of Jordynne Grace and AJ Styles wearing the jackets. A lot of cool moments, and you know, Kazarian, fantastic. Abyss, fantastic. Gallows and Anderson, fantastic. But Omos on Raw, fucking awesome. Vivid memories of the Hardys' return. You revisit every so often. You pop so half that, mate. So did I. Genuinely, you know, every now and then, wrestling will evoke emotion to the point of tears. And I can remember I remember watching that WrestleMania on my own, sat in a room, in my room that I lived in a shared house, and I watched it by myself. And when the Hardys returned, that music hit, I was genuinely brought to tears. Like, it was the most intense nostalgia I had ever felt in my entire fucking life. And I got very, very emotional watching that. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Sami Zayn making some wild accusations to Jacob Fatu right now. Well, Sami Zayn definitely fucking did it, didn't he? Sami Zayn definitely fucking did it. Jacob Fatu is fucking intense, and I love it. When he goes into that other gear and starts shouting, he's so good and believable. Everyone knows he's good, but he's genuinely a bit of an underrated promo still. He's come a long way from just saying "I love you" solo, and even that was fucking good. Oh, Lan, welcome in on the YouTube. Rhea Ripley Iyo Sky Women Championship wins. I would think so. I definitely think so. We're getting this match now. I was hoping that this was going to be the main event. Like, I mean it, genuinely mean it, for a championship that a lot of people slated when it was first conceptualized and when it first came in. And, you know, every championship you would hope gets its time. Like, it's a revolving door of, okay, we're going to focus on this championship for a bit, we're going to focus on this championship for a bit. The women's tag team titles are always on, like, the back burner. It was always like, it looked and felt like an afterthought. Whereas now, genuinely, this might be the most interesting and stacked division in WWE. I mean, I'm not even, I said last week, I would love to see a 5-team WrestleMania match with, you know, Iyo and Rhea, Lash and Nia, Giulia and Kiana James. There was a couple more teams as well that I said in there as well. Could even throw like Raquel and Roxanne in there. Alexa and Charlotte, obviously. And not even, and I said that last week, didn't even mention the Bellas. Didn't even mention the Bellas. Got them coming back. Eventually, somewhere. I'm really excited for this match. I've been excited for this match since it got announced. And we still have what? Jacob Fatu versus Logan Paul later. You've got, I mean, I think Logan Paul was going to win that one. Just because you've obviously got Drew McIntyre, Cody sniffing around. You got, I was going to say The Vision, but you've got Austin Theory now. That masked man, we'll never find out who the fuck that's ever going to be. Unless they want to redo The Vision completely and have it be Logan Paul, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory. A lot of people said last year, and a lot of people put those three together as a stable in WWE 2K25. Imagine The Vision was originally Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed. And almost in the blink of an eye, they've been all replaced by potentially Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller. Like sugar babes. Huge match. God, imagine if Nia and Lash won. If Nia and Lash actually win this match, Yeah, if Nia and Lash win, Rhea Ripley has to be favourite for that Elimination Chamber then. Oh, I forgot to even mention Asuka and Kairi Sane in that women's tag team division as well. Oh, thought she was going to go for a crucifix then. Fucking power of Lash Legend. What's she going for? Big drop kick from Iyo. Huge reaction again for Rhea Ripley just for entering the match. She's got a massive, massive, massive future, Lash Legend. You can tell she's still a bit rough around the edges in ring wise, but she's got the look. She's got the character down. And the fact that she's only going to get better is scary. And I'm all here for it. Cameraman shot himself then. It's currently 13 minutes past 3 a.m. in the UK. And I am starting to get very, very, very tired. All right, commercial break for a few minutes. You know, I just peeked up to have a look at the the quiz that I've got lined up. WrestleMania 29. We will do it after this match. I want to give this match my full attention because that's exactly what it deserves. But I do remember one of the matches, and it's actually the pre-show match I remember from WrestleMania 29. And the reason why I remember it is because my good friend and good friend of the channel and the community here, Briz, was at this WrestleMania. What the fuck move is that? Stop doing that. Bouncing Iyo Sky's head off the ropes. Backbreaker was nice though. Nia looks fucking great at the minute as well. I've always liked Nia. I've never looked at Nia and thought, oh, she should change or do this or do that. But you can tell that she's put some extra work in. I lie. I say I always like Nia. Didn't like it when she was hurting people a lot. Lash getting a lot of ring time in here. And with the best as well, in Iyo and Rhea. Saw the ratings for WWE 2K26 today as it was revealed, and really cool to see that Rhea Ripley was, I think I'm right in saying this, Rhea Ripley was the highest rated wrestler, active wrestler. Like, I'm sure that we're going to get a couple of legends that are probably rated a little bit higher or around the same. But I think the only person that I saw today that was rated higher than Rhea Ripley was Super Cena as a 100. How we acquire Super Cena remains to be seen. Oop. Oh my god, what a fucking big boot to Iyo Sky. She sold that like a fucking champ. She is a champ. My god. Iyo Sky took a fucking bump from Lash Legend as well at the Rumble. And I have not... Every now and then a wrestling move will happen on screen and I will cringe like fuck. And the boot that Lash Legend puts Iyo Sky's face to eliminate her was nasty. Probably 100% safe. Probably completely above board, and it's me just being a fucking mark watching it at home. But it looked rough. Really, really, really rough. Alright. Nia and Rhea in this match. Rhea showing the power, grabbing Nia's arm. That was pretty cool. And stopping her in her tracks. But there's the power. There's Nia's power. Bought out of it, though. Huge reactions every single time for Rhea. Proper star. I would like to know... I'd like to know her merch sales. Not that, you know, matters. Not that that's the only metrical indicator. You've got to think they'd be fucking high. She might have a claim for being the biggest... you can't really call her a homegrown star, can you? Because she did a lot of independence on the Australian wrestling scene. I never seen Nia do an Annihilator where it looks like it hurt anyone. Apart from the first one she did back to Rhea Ripley. When Nia Jax returned and she did the Annihilator to Rhea. Oh my god, the power. She's proper carrying a huge powerbomb. And a kick out somehow. Nia Jax takes a great bump because she folds up. Seen that spot a few times, but it's always fucking good. Shining Wizard. Yeah. This whole episode of SmackDown was over delivered. I'll give it that. amazing what happens when you announce wrestling matches for a wrestling show, isn't it? SmackDown should always be positioned as the wrestling show, right? Oh! Splash from Lash to Rhea outside. Back in a commercial break. It's the only thing that kind of takes you out of it. I do like it. Only because I'm in the UK and currently things will change. You know it's going to change. But currently, we don't get commercials during the commercial break on Netflix. Whereas I know, obviously, people in the States will be watching right now and we'll have commercials during the commercial break. We are seeing the action, but it's intentionally slowed down because it's not being televised to a wider audience. And it's the only thing that just takes you out of it slightly. I'd rather have this than commercials, don't get me wrong. But you can tell they're holding back. And as soon as that clock hits 0, as soon as it gets back to televised wrestling, the whole match speeds up. I wonder if it's any more or less jarring for people that are actually in attendance. Nia working the leg of Rhea. Just ragdolling her around. I did see something that really did soothe my nostalgia for older wrestling games that's in WWE 2K26, and it's the ragdoll physics. Especially the part I saw where Penta, the character on the video game, falls off a truck, and it's so reminiscent of Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth. And I loved it. I can't wait. I can't wait. That might be the first thing that I do on the game. Explore those ragdoll physics. On top of the cell. It's what's got me hopeful for them improving the Hell in a Cell match. Because year in and year out, that Hell in a Cell match on a 2K game is horse shit. Always shit. The ring sponsors do not bother you, Craggle Rocks. Do you know what? It took me a minute to get used to them, but now I've watched this whole episode of SmackDown and I didn't even notice them until you just mentioned it. In terms of what we see in other sports, it's not as egregious as it could be. It will be egregious tomorrow. It will be so much fucking worse tomorrow. For them pay-per-views, they cake the ring area in sponsors, and that's the only time it kind of takes me out of it a little bit. But right now, the sponsors on the mat, didn't even notice them. Which is the complete opposite of what they want. They want people to notice them. Can't even make out most of them. But no, I'll agree with you on that. Oh. Big chokeslam from Lash. Oh my god, what is Nia going for on the second rope? Fucking She should start using that as a finisher. Fucking Matt Hardy, oh, leg drop. Iyo just got legend out of the ring. Oh, shoulder first into the post goes Nia. We're getting a hot tag to Iyo. Lash is in the ring. Oh, into the stomp. Taking Nia down as well. I'm very interested, very interested to see where they're going to go with the women's division at WrestleMania. Oh, that was a bit nasty landing. That was a bit of a nasty landing, but everyone's okay. Everyone's safe. Just because the women's division, or just the female wrestlers in WWE at the minute, it's so deep, the roster. So deep with a lot of talent. And I'm wondering where they're going to fit them all in. They might, right? Hear me out. They might have to do a few more women's matches at WrestleMania. If WWE can wrap their heads around the idea of having more than 3 women's matches over the course of 2 events. How many were last year? How many women's matches were last year? Over 2 nights. 4 or 3? Naomi versus Jade. I'm going to have a look. I know this is spoilers for a future Sporkle quiz, but I want to have a look. WrestleMania 41. Saving it. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte. Iyo, Bianca, Rhea. And Lyra and Becky versus Liv and Raquel. So it was 4. It was 4. So we get 4 women's matches at WrestleMania this year. They might have to do a few more tag and multi-women matches because they've got a lot. They've got a lot of really good women right now. Especially if we're going to get a return or 2, which I don't think we're gonna. I think it'd be interesting to see when Bianca comes back. Riptide to Nia Jax, but Lash Legend is there. Ooh. Lash might pin Rhea. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. But I'll tell you right now, I fucking love it. We love a title change on an episode of SmackDown. Charlotte's upset. Depot, sticking with your original Women's Elimination Chamber prediction now. And if you want to get involved with the predictions, the link to the Discord is in the chat right now. So I did lose fair and square to Uncle Howdy. God, this episode of SmackDown has actually flown by this evening. Usually I'm clock watching for a lot of SmackDown. It's been 2.5 hours. Oh, good. Good. Let's build this fucking SmackDown tag division up again. Because at the moment we've got Fraxium and Motor City Machine Guns hanging around a fucking box backstage. Interesting. Right. I am gonna sort this form out. As soon as SmackDown is over, I will sort the form out, and I'll even add, as it was a very good suggestion from somebody, I think it was you, Craggle Rocks, I will add Charlotte Flair as a entrant into the Elimination Chamber. Just to make it fair. Just to make it fair. Just to make sure everyone's prediction is accounted for. I will change that as soon as SmackDown is over. But I will say again, SmackDown has been fucking brilliant this evening. Really, 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 really good. And thank you so much for being here, watching it with me. We've only got half an hour left. We've got one more match, I think. Should only be one more match. So we're going to have one more, potentially two, but definitely one more Sporkle quiz right now. And I reckon we can do this. I reckon we can do this. WrestleMania 29. And I remember the pre-show just because Frizz went to it. So can you name every match on WrestleMania 29? And that pre-show singles match for the IC Championship was Wade Barrett versus The Miz. 6-man tag team match at WrestleMania 29. I believe at this point we've got Rollins, we've got Reigns, and we've got Ambrose. And they faced, if I remember this correctly, Big Show, Kane. No, Kane was in a different match. Big Show, Orton? Fuck. Big E? No, Big E was in a tag team match. He was a challenger, so it would have been Big E and Ziggler versus Kane. Who the fuck was Kane champion with at that point? Who the fuck was tag team champion with Kane? Bryan? Yeah, Daniel Bryan and Kane. Yeah, Team Hell No. Big Show, Randy Orton and Ryback? No, Ryback had a singles match against Mark Henry. I do remember this now. This is all flooding back to me. Mark Henry because Ryback couldn't get Mark Henry up, and I'm pretty sure Mark Henry won that match. Which is great. Which is just fucking great. We've also got Cena versus The Rock. Once in a lifetime again. We've got Punk versus Undertaker was WrestleMania 29? Yep. No holds barred match. Gotta think it was Triple H. Who the fuck did Triple H face at WrestleMania 29? Sheamus. Well done. Well done. Sheamus, Randy Orton and Big Show. Right. World Heavyweight Championship match. This is where we get into weird territory here. Was there no women's match on this show? It was. Fucking hell. No wonder I forgot about it. Pedigree on the steps. World Heavyweight Championship. Who the fuck was World Heavyweight Champion at this point? Edge had gone. Christian missed another WrestleMania. Jericho had a singles match against Fandango. Knew it. And we're just missing the World Heavyweight Championship match then. Who the fuck was World Heavyweight Champion? It wasn't. It was Del Rio. Edge? No. Oh my god. It was Swagger. What a dogshit World Championship match that was. What an absolute dogshit World Championship match. My god, I completely fucking forgot about that. Fandango, only 68.1%. 68.1%. My god. Average score was 88. We fucking smashed it. We absolutely smashed it. I'm very happy with that one. Very happy. We might be able to squeeze another one in at this rate. Especially seeing as we're getting a fucking promo for Elimination Chamber tomorrow night. Just going to try and find... Oh my god. We might have to save this one for tomorrow. I think we're going to have to save WrestleMania 30 for tomorrow, because WrestleMania 30 has a 31-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and a Vicky Guerrero Invitational match for the WWE Divas Championship, which had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people. 14 people. This is massive. Massive. Yeah, we'll save this one for tomorrow, I think. Still getting Aleister Black and Randy Orton backstage. Dear wife. What? Maybe we do get that match at WrestleMania. You think you can name all those women? I'll be very, very impressed. And I don't doubt you. I do not doubt you. I really do feel for Austin Theory. Walking into this faction as an afterthought. I really think I really think Logan Paul's got this, unfortunately. But we'll find out. We'll find out in 3 minutes. Drew, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Drew could interfere. Cody could interfere. Distract Jacob Fatu. I still would like to see, because I love me a triple threat. I think triple threats work. They might even be my favourite match stipulation. There was a point in time where WWE were putting on banger triple threat matches on a semi-regular pay-per-view basis. And that could be a really good one. Cody versus Jacob versus Drew at WrestleMania just works. Have Cody win the chamber. Keep Jacob Fatu in that vortex. Make it a triple threat. But I don't know who would you have win at WrestleMania. I actually don't care who would win that match. That, to me, would be such a good match. I actually wouldn't give a shit who wins. Jacob Fatu winning his first WWE Championship would be awesome. Cody makes sense. He's a very popular boy. Not my favourite, but very popular boy. And Drew McIntyre, you know, is just good. The last standout one was last Mania, you think? Well, there were 2 really good triple threat matches at WrestleMania last year, especially the Bianca Rhea Iyo Sky one. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Punk versus Roman is a very intriguing match as well. It's been a minute since Roman Reigns was a champion. It's been a minute since Roman Reigns had more than a very, very, very sporadic schedule. So it'd be cool to see him with a belt again. It'd be interesting to see what they do with a Roman Reigns as champion again. I know a lot of people are not in favour of it just because, you know, last time he was a champion, we barely fucking saw him. But it has been a minute. The Jacob Fatu entrance has grown on me a lot. a very rare instance of someone walking into WWE immediately as a star. Shame about Jey Uso, but someone did mention though, if Jey Uso did remain in the match, there would be 5 baby faces in that match and 1 heel, and that 1 heel gets massive babyface reactions. Oh, big senton to Logan Paul. Oh, headbutts in the corner. His headband's gone already. I think I'm going to go for the same. I think I'm going to go for exactly the same as you, Craggle Rocks. Exactly the same as you. Can't think of who else it could be. Yeah. Oh. It's alright. It's alright. Only 10 minutes to go. Only 11 minutes until SmackDown ends. As I said, it's been a fucking great episode. I've really enjoyed it this evening. Yeah. Do the big taunt to the crowd. Cue that commercial break. Fucking hell, they're cutting this fine, aren't they? I know it's American television. We shouldn't be surprised, but a 3-minute ad break in the last 10 minutes of this episode of SmackDown. Yeah. Logan Paul's getting the piss beaten out of him. Means Logan Paul is definitely winning. Definitely winning this match. As long as he doesn't win the chamber, I'm absolutely fine. Ugh. Absolutely fucked. I'm absolutely fucked right now, but I'm excited. I'm very, very, very excited. I'm annoyed. Don't get me wrong. I'm annoyed that I've got to change that prediction form. But, you know, so be it. You know, say what you want about Logan Paul, and you should, but he does prick really, really, really well. Effortless, some would say. Authentic. Everyone would agree. Yeah, this is going to sound really rich coming from me, right? Who's not athletic in the slightest, and doesn't have any hair. But you know, like when people want to grow their hair out, and it's at that sort of like weird in between stage where it's not like short hair and it's not yet long hair that they can do anything with. That weird in between hair that nobody likes. That's the hair that Logan Paul has chosen for himself. It's a strange choice. Oh. Oh my god, Logan Paul does a zigzag. Is he bleeding? Is he bleeding from the head? You know, if Logan Paul got colour, it would look really fucking good. Big springboard standing moonsault from Jacob Fatu. Alright, you got to think there's going to be no more commercial breaks now. Oof. Can't get him up. Can't get him up for that superplex. Oh, went for the swanton. Blockbuster. What is he going for? I've completely overshot that lion salt type move. Slightly, you proper overshot it. Couldn't contain his own athleticism, the commentator says. Super kick. Arse first. Oh. Oh. Jacob Fatu's got Heyman. Low blow to Jacob Fatu. Yeah, Logan Paul's got it. What a kick out. What a fucking kick out at the last possible moment. I was ready. I was saying my goodbyes. Oh, the masked man is back. The Masked Man is back. That's a different Masked Man. He's about a foot shorter than he was last week. Who is that? So, yeah, that's a different guy. Is that them just retconning the Masked Man thing? Surely there's got to be another Masked Man. Imagine if that was them ending the Masked Man thing. Oh my god, prettiest moonsault ever. Oh no, Drew McIntyre was there. That is funny as fuck. If that is the last we see of the Masked Man story arc, that is funny as fuck. It's funny. Oh, I can't get over that. I cannot get over that. Oh. Well, there are much better ways to pivot, but I'm gonna pivot to fucking bed right now, because I am absolutely shattered. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. As long as you've been here this evening, it has been a great evening. I didn't think I was gonna last this long, but fucking look at me now. Really enjoyed playing SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Really enjoyed doing some Sporker quizzes with you, lovely lot. Really enjoyed SmackDown this evening. SmackDown was really good. Really good. And it's set up Elimination Chamber very well for tomorrow. I cannot wait. I hope you can join us. And I will see you all then. But for now, everyone, have a lovely rest of your weekend. I hope to see you tomorrow. And yeah, goodbye for now. Bye!